Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to chat with you a little bit about how we can use this practice in my world in many different ways for our own purposes. And I wanted to talk to you about kind of the basics of what it is and what the tools are that I use within this practice. And then I'm going to do a few examples for you. Okay. And I just wanted to really emphasize as we begin this practice in my world, this practice is predicated upon really being able to be with oneself, not just in the ideas that they want to have happen, but really being embodied in the body. And this tool is to help bring this experience of the life you want to live, the qualities that you want to live in your life, the quality of the life that feels in most alignment with you, and bringing it into your reality. And the reality that it gets to hit first is this body, this sensation, and then you bringing out and walking out into the world and inhabiting. Inhabiting is the word, inhabiting your new world. Okay? So I'm going to start and begin in my world with this practice. We usually come up with some statements that help us bring us through, lead us through the practice. But the first thing that I want to point to, and that's really super important, and one could spend most of their time in this practice, in this first essential part, is the embodiment. And what we're doing is we're sitting, and we can take 3 deep breaths together. And we're looking into and feeling into ourselves and the truth of ourselves. If we've been honest, if we've been doing some self-reflective work, maybe we're aware of some of the things we value in our life. And we get closer to true value the more it is not predicated upon an outside condition, right? So an outside condition is something like, okay, I value the weather being good or bright and sunshiny, right? And so it's predicated upon a certain condition. But we could go further, even deeper, and say, oh, it's the light. Maybe it's me being able to take care of myself. Maybe it's the vitamin D. Maybe it's my connection with nature that's even of more value to me. That's the basis of that first statement, right? Do I have power or control over my connection with nature and me feeling at one with it? Or me taking in the nutrients from nature that's available? Yes, I do, right? And so these values, bringing them back into that helps then establish a quality that is connected to that value. The quality may be, oh, when I feel connected, I feel like I'm in the flow. I feel receptive. Yet I also feel giving and engaged, right? What do I feel when I'm in this flow, connected, engaged? I'm being in my body and inviting my body to feel this, right? I can bring it from my chest if I'm feeling it in my chest or a certain area. I can bring it into another part of my body. And then I can tell myself, how can I right at this moment feel more connected to nature? And then maybe I feel my tailbone open and connect down into the earth. Now, everyone is going to experience that in different ways, depending on where they're in with their flow, their consciousness and awareness. Perhaps some of you can envision a light from your tailbone going down. Or perhaps some of you feel into more of a subtle realm, opening into more of a deep, open space connecting into the light of the Mother of the Earth. So I am embodying this quality of connection right now in my body, this connection to nature, this flow that I say that I value. And perhaps I'm going to come up with a name for this quality. This quality. Perhaps it's an evanescence flow that I value. I value feeling nourished and inviting it in. I value it feeling like natural. Perhaps the statement can be, I value feeling and being in the natural flow of abundance. Does that sink in? I'm recognizing all that's around me is truly connected. I'm feeling this. I'm even imagining myself in a space where I feel that. Now here's where we can tie this into the statement of in my world. In my world, I feel the natural connective experience, the connective flow of abundance. And what happens when I feel that? This is the building of this statement. And as I do so, I feel gratitude and share love with all. This is my world. In my world. And you can say it a few times and adjust the statement as it moves, as it shifts. In my world, I am one with this beautiful flow, and I walk in love. In my world, I am one with the natural loving flow, and the possibilities are endless before me. Beautiful. You may be feeling and seeing opening in vision in your third eye as you claim this and you're holding this in your body and your system. And from here, you can bring this quality into your everyday life, or it can be an imaginary realm. So some of you may be in this space of imagination or seeing yourself in this new realm of beauty and possibility. And you may naturally see some kind of engagement before you. You can feel into yourself the quality of the person you are, and touch your feet into and connect that quality into the space where you're in. Or you feel it coming from your heart through your hands, and whatever you touch, perhaps it blooms. Perhaps whatever you touch or you pay attention to, sending this love, blooms, right? So this can be the way it is in an imaginary realm, but also you can bring in the dream realm of what we call real life right now. And you can simply imagine yourself feeling this connective energy, this quality. And then you can imagine yourself laying down in your bed, and if you like, you can lay down literally. And imagine yourself that you've had the most divine sleep ever. You are so refreshed, and you are in this essence of this quality within your body and your system. You can feel it overtake you in any area that you feel is being blocked. You can simply breathe into it and say, I invite this quality into this area. Using your breath, it's simple that you can move and help release anything in your body. But once you're in a beautiful state of this, take a few deep breaths and imagine that you are now waking up in the morning perfectly refreshed. Imagine yourself sitting up and say to yourself out loud, being excited about what your world is. In my world, I am completely connected to whatever this quality is. Abundance, perhaps. Abundance reigns, and possibilities open before my eyes. Perhaps this is the statement that you have. Whatever it is, you can say it now. And now, as you walk and you move forward, imagine yourself getting up and walking through your day. Now, it may be part of your mind that says it has to look exactly how your day looks now. But I want you to naturally be in the moment and respond to what naturally wants to move through you, the quality and how it wants to move through you. Perhaps you simply go about your day going to work. Perhaps you decide, I'm going to sit and have breakfast and be with my dog and share some time with it. Perhaps you are with your family and you're helping them get up and do their day. Perhaps you're preparing for a beautiful celebration. Whatever it is, help this feel like you naturally walking through your day and engaging. And as you walk through your day, continue to repeat or invite this quality to move through you and inform the vision that you see. Just like in life, you can inform the vision that you see. Continue to walk through, and you will be brought to different situations, different experiences that you can reinterpret, imagine, and inform through you as this quality. See if anything magically shifts or changes, something that maybe you often interact with, but now you can see it in a new way. And then you can imagine yourself coming back to a lovely spot in the day. Perhaps it's even evening. You can walk through your whole day where you're sitting back and you're reviewing in gratitude what you saw, confirming how the quality of what you desire to be was there and present. You can continue to advance your sayings or how you say your statement, because this is a growing, living experience. When we open up to, in my world, some may say, well, I'm going to try and program myself that it has to be this way. But the truth is, in this process, it is a process. And it's also allowing and igniting your ability to, in the moment, walk through and open new doorways, open new ways of seeing things, and for you to continue your expansive experience of yourself, right? This expansive experience of yourself, this flow, this agility, this, one would say process, but one would also just simply say the flow of life that is you, right? As you do so, you respond and you inform. You respond and inform. So in this, you're not trying to control another, right? You're simply responding in your quality, and you're informing your world, and you're informing this egoic self at the same time. Now, as you come back and you're reviewing, thank yourself for the experience. You can thank yourself, say thank you for being here for yourself, for being here for me, for allowing myself this quality in my world, right? Thank you. You may use another tool that I use. There's so many ways that you can do this practice by saying, I now see, or I once thought that. Now I see. I thank you. And I'm excited now too. This is you transitioning and honoring and saying you are now entering into this new world. You're continuing to invite it into your life as you move forward. As you do this and you are really with this, you will start to see experiences reflecting this in your life. Okay? Now, as we come to an end, you can even imagine yourself going back, laying down in bed at night, and you are continuing to be with this quality and processing it and allowing it to continue to inform your whole system. Now, if this sounds exciting, you can do this in so many different ways. You can do it in a 5-minute short experience. You can do it in a very long experience. You can do it in the morning and then at night, closing, just as I showed you. And there's all kinds of exciting ways to use this, different formats of using this. But the essentials are the same. It's coming forward. It's going into the body, embodying the quality of life and bringing it out, and you informing and seeing your creative potential of you are creating your world and the different qualities that you can open up for yourself and how they can heal you, be supportive, and supportive of others. So I encourage you to look up, if you haven't yet, you can go into, there's a Soul Play YouTube channel. Also, there will be links to where you can go into and get some more detailed experiences that are super fun that me and my twin have created through Hot Muffin Media. Very professionally well done. There's some out of this world experiences. There's some in my world experiences. So go ahead and check those out if this kind of exercise feels good to you. And I hope to see you soon as you play on. Bye-bye.